You want to know one of the fastest ways to give your financial health a major boost in 2025? It's not about some complicated investment strategy. It's actually about increasing your credit limit. But here's the thing, most people are completely missing out on the new tricks that make this ridiculously easy to do right now. And let's be real for a second. A low credit limit is more than just an annoying number. It can be the one thing that gets you denied for that dream apartment, the reason you don't get the best rate on a car loan, and it keeps your credit utilization sky high, which just crushes your score. If you've ever felt stuck because of that limit, you're in the right place, because there's a clear path to fix it, and it's way faster than you think. So here's the deal. I'm about to lay out a simple 30 to 90-day blueprint that could tack on an extra $2, $5, maybe even $10,000 to your total available credit. And we're not talking about old, outdated advice. We are only focusing on brand new strategies that are proven to get results fast in 2025. Let's dive in. All right, here's what we're going to cover. First, the direct request method. It's the most powerful one. Then we'll master credit utilization, which is the #1 thing FICO's new AI is looking at. We'll get into leveraging new data streams, how to get high-limit cards without dinging your score, and how to trigger those sweet automatic increases. And of course, we'll wrap it all up in a super simple 90-day action plan. Okay, first up, the single most effective, fastest, and honestly the easiest way to get a credit limit increase in 2025 is to just ask for it. No, seriously, it's that straightforward, and it has an insanely high success rate. So go ahead, pull out your phone. Doesn't matter if it's Chase, Amex, Citi, Discover, or Capital One, the process is pretty much the same. Open the app, find the little button that says Credit Line Increase, and then this is the most important part. Update your annual income. And I mean everything. Your main job, your door dashing, that Etsy shop, all of it. If you've got a pay stub or a 1099, upload it. That's the 2025 Fast Track trick. It shows the bank you mean business. Then you just hit submit. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't this going to hurt my credit score? And that's the beautiful part. For most cards that you've had for more than 6 months, the bank just does a soft pull. A soft pull has absolutely zero impact on your score. It's totally different from a hard pull, which happens when you apply for a new loan and can drop your score a few points. So for your current cards, this is basically a risk-free move. And if you want to see just how well this works, just look at Capital One. For 2025, they have a new policy. They are auto-approving 60%, that's 60, of limit increase requests under 10 grand, as long as you upload those income documents. That's a huge win for just a couple minutes of tapping around in your phone. All right, so asking is step one. But now we have to make sure your profile looks like a no-brainer yes to the bank's computers. And that means we have to talk about the #1 signal that the new FICO AI models look for, your credit utilization. So your utilization is just how much credit you're using versus how much you have. You know, the basics. Anything over 30% is a bit of a red flag. But listen to this. In 2025, FICO's new AI has figured out that people who keep their utilization under 10% almost never default. The system literally flags them as elite low risk. And guess who gets all the best offers and automatic approvals? Yep, that group. But wait, you're saying, I actually use my card. How can I get under 10%? It's easy. It's called the mid-cycle payment trick. See, your bank only reports your balance to the credit bureaus once a month, right on your statement closing date. So all you have to do is make a big payment about a week before that date. When the statement closes, the balance they report is super low. It makes you look like you're barely using any credit, even if you put all your month's expenses on the card. And this isn't just some theory. Check this out. This is a real user with a Discover card. They went from a pretty high 45% utilization all the way down to just 8% using this trick. And the result? Within 1 month, Discover's computers automatically shot them a $2,000 credit limit increase. They didn't even have to ask. That's how powerful this is. Okay, let's get into a trend that is absolutely blowing up in 2025, using alternative data. Lenders are finally realizing that your credit score doesn't paint the full picture. Now, they want to see other positive signals, like a solid history of paying your rent and your utility bills on time. And the best part is, there are a ton of tools that let you do this. Services like eSusu or Self can report your on-time rent payments, which can add up to 2 years of positive history to your file, just like that. Experian Boost does the same thing for utilities. And here's a huge update for 2025. TransUnion is now accepting gig income from places like Uber and Etsy through a service called Plaid. This instantly shows lenders you have more income to back you up. And this all comes back to keeping your income updated in those apps. Most people just set it and forget it. But with the new 2025 rules, banks usually don't even ask for paperwork if the income bump is less than 10 grand. We saw one case where a freelancer added just $1,200 a month in new income to their profile, and boom, a $3,000 credit limit increase hit their account in 3 days. It's that fast. So what do you do if your current bank is just being stubborn and won't budge? No problem. The next play is to just get a new card that starts you off with a high limit from day one. And we're going to do it the smart way, without hurting your score. The magic word here is pre-qualification. All these amazing cards, Chase Sapphire Preferred, Wells Fargo Active Cash, Amex Gold, they all let you check your offers with only a soft pull. This means you can see the exact credit limit and interest rate they're willing to give you before you actually apply. It's like window shopping for the best deal without any risk. You can find the highest limit offer without racking up a bunch of hard inquiries that drop your score. Just a friendly tip, stick to one new application per quarter to keep your profile looking strong. Now let's talk about the passive approach. This is kind of the set it and forget it method for getting your banks to raise your limits without you even asking. You're basically just behaving in a way that makes their computers say, hey, this person deserves more credit. Banks like Citi, Discover, and US Bank run these automatic account reviews all the time. To get noticed, you need to look like their ideal customer. That means pay your bill on time every single time. Turn on autopay, but for the full statement balance. That's a huge trust signal. Keep your utilization low, use the card for a few small purchases each month so it's active, and make sure you're enrolled in their rewards program. There's a whole trend on Reddit in 2025 where thousands of people are sharing stories of getting automatic increases of $1,000 to $5,000 just by doing these simple things. Oh, and here's a pro tip that goes right along with this. Clean up your credit report. You can now get your reports for free every week from the official government site. You need to look for common mistakes like an old medical bill that's not yours, a late payment that was actually on time, or a closed account that's still showing a balance. It's free to dispute these, and a tool like NerdWallet's Dispute Assistant can make it super easy. Seriously, getting just one negative thing removed could be the exact trigger that a bank system needs to see to give you that auto increase. Okay, we have covered a lot of ground. So now let's put all of these powerful strategies into a simple, step-by-step plan for the next 90 days. And I've got a special bonus hack for you that uses the very latest in AI credit scoring. And here's that AI bonus. The future of credit is here, and it's called the FICO XD model. It's rolling out in 2025, and it lets lenders securely look at your bank account activity through a service called Plaid. Now, Plaid is super secure. It's just a bridge that lets apps talk to your bank without ever sharing your login info. What this means is lenders can finally see your real cash flow, deposits from Venmo, PayPal, your side hustle, giving them a much better, more complete picture of your finances. So let's put this all together. Here's your 90-day blueprint. Day 1, today. Go into every single credit card app you have, update your total income, and ask for a limit increase on your oldest card. Then, this week, your mission is to get your utilization below 10%, set up those mid-cycle payments, and sign up for a rent reporting service. And then over the next month, find and dispute just one error on your credit report and use a soft pull to pre-qualify for one high-limit card. If you follow this plan, a $2,000 to $10,000 boost in your total credit limit over the next 30 to 90 days is totally realistic. So, I want to know, what's your goal? What's that magic number you're aiming for in 2025? And which card do you want to get it on? Drop it in the comments below. And hey, if this breakdown was helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button. We're dropping more US credit hacks just like this every single week on DollarZen Insights. And just as a final reminder, this explainer is for educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. You should always talk to a certified financial professional before making any big money moves. Thanks for watching.